Hey guys, we're going to be in Mark chapter 1. We're going to be in verse 9. Mark 1:9. It says, "And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized of John in the Jordan." One of the key things to remember about this verse is how obedient Jesus was. And you say, well, what do you mean by that? He wanted to show by example. All right, leadership's interesting. You can say an awful lot. You can try to get people. You can try to pull them along. You can try to say, hey, let's go. You lead from the front. That's what Jesus was doing here. Baptisms were happening quite a bit in Old Testament times, especially leading up to Christ being here and all. But the Jews baptized. There were some that would come down to be baptized by John the Baptist. It was just a symbol. It was a symbol of being cleaned by the Lord. And so Jesus comes to be baptized. He comes to he says, "Listen, I'm gonna be baptized. I'm going to show the people out there that I'm going to show everyone that I too want to be anointed for the ministry. I want to be, in a sense, I want to show them that I have been appointed, rather, to the ministry, that this is what I'm called to do. I want to be obedient like I want everyone else to do." And here's the thing. People are watching this, and they're watching him, and they're like, they don't know much about him at this time, all right? But he is saying, look, I'm going to be obedient to the Father. I'm going to be baptized. I'm going to let him kind of commission me. And that's about what I mean by anoint. But commission me from this moment to get started with this ministry in a full speed way. But I love the fact that he leads by example. That is exactly what we should do. We should lead by example. When we want the world to be kind, we need to be kind. When we want the world to be giving, we need to be giving. When we want the people who work for us to work a certain way, then we had best work that way, so that we are leading by example. One of the greatest leadership principles of all time is monkey see, monkey do. All right, if they see you doing it, if they experience you doing it, they're more likely to do it themselves. So, having said that, Jesus is going. He's being obedient to the Father. And when people saw that, it had to have spurred something in them, like, if he can do it, or if he's going to do it, especially as they learn more about him, then I'm certainly going to do it too. And I'm going to show the world who I belong to, especially today's times. Being baptized is showing the world who we belong to and being proud of it, being courageous about it. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.